Convection. In any convection heat transfer problem, it is required to obtain the convection heat transfer rate between the body and flowing fluid for a given boundary condition prevailing between them, and hence to obtain the convective heat transfer rate from Newton's law of cooling, Q is equal to HA delta T. Forced convection velocity is evident. Flow over a flat plate V infinity, free stream velocity, leading edge angle, trailing edge, HPL U. This is hydrodynamic boundary layer. Flow through pipes or ducts, internal flow, velocity, trailing edge, velocity profile will be like this. V mean is equal to average velocity of flow. M dot is equal to rho into pi r square Weber kg per second. Free or natural convection, no velocity evident, but the flow occurs naturally due to buoyancy force arising out of density changes of fluid. Candle buoyancy force, it will be like this. A sphere, it will be like this. Forced convection heat transfer. In any forced convection heat transfer, H is equal to F of V bar comma D comma rho comma mu comma Cp comma K. The rho mu Cp K thermophysical properties. V bar is equal to velocity of fluid. D is equal to dynamic characteristic dimension of the body. Dimension of body that is used for to calculate dimensionless number. For flow or flat plate, V infinity length is equal to D. For a flow through pipe, diameter of pipe is equal to D. Characteristic and D is equal to 4 into pi by 4 D square by pi D is equal to D. Equal to D. Flow through rectangular duct, characteristic dimension is equal to 4 area of cross section by perimeter. Here also 4 area of cross section by perimeter is equal to 4A into B by A 2 into A plus B. For flow across cylinder, D is equal to diameter of cylinder. From Buckingham pi theorem of dimensional analysis, which states that if there are a total n number of variables in any functional relationship, both dependent and independent, and if all variables put together contain m number of fundamental or primary dimensions, then functional relationship among the variables can be expressed as in terms of n minus m number of dimensionless pi terms. H is equal to f of v bar d rho mu cp k. Here n is equal to 7, m is equal to 4, l t theta is temperature. From theorem, number of dimensionless pi terms is equal to n minus m is equal to 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. Let the pi terms are pi 1, pi 2 and pi 3. Selecting m number of repeating variables in such a way that all of them put together contain all fundamental dimensions. Select h, v, d, rho as repeating variables. Pi 1 is equal to h, v, d, rho into mu. Pi 2 is equal to h, v, d, rho into cp. Pi 3 is equal to h, v, d, rho into k. Here powers are a1, b1, c1, d1. Similarly a2, b2, c2, d2, so on. As finally replace these mu cp kh with these dimensions. To get pi 1 is m power 0, l power 0, t power 0, theta power 0, we have to solve for ml t theta all power summation equal to 0. Finally we will get pi 1 is equal to mu by v d rho. Similarly pi 2 also pi rho v cp by h. Pi 3 k by hd. Pi 4 is equal to 1 by pi 1 is equal to rho v d by mu is equal to Reynolds number Ra. Pi 5 is equal to 1 by pi 3 is equal to hd by k is equal to Nusselt number and nu. Dimensionless heat transfer convective quotient. Pi 6 is equal to pi 1 pi 2 by pi 3 is equal to mu cp by k is equal to Prandtl number. From theorem, in any forced convection, heat transfer. Nu is function of Reynolds number and Prandtl number. Hd by k is equal to function of rho Vd by mu comma mu Cp by k. Physical significance of dimensionless numbers in forced convection heat transfer. Reynolds number, it is defined as ratio between inertia force to viscous force to which flowing fluid is subjected to. Re is equal to If by Vf is equal to rho Vd rho by mu is equal to Vd by mu by rho is equal to Vd by V, where V is mu by rho is equal to kinematic viscosity of fluid in units meter square per second. Kinematic viscosity signifies diffusivity, signifies momentum diffusion rate through fluid layers. Viscosity, it is property of fluid by virtue of which there is resistance offered by one layer of fluid over its adjacent layer against the relative motion between fluid layers. Newton's law of viscosity. Newton's law of viscosity. Bottom is u is equal to 0, velocity 0. This top plate is moving with velocity v. Distance between them y. So, dou u by dou y, velocity gradient. Shear stress directly proportional to dou u by dou y. That is Newton's law of viscosity. Tau is equal to mu du by dy Pascal. Du by dy is equal to rate of angular deformation. Hence, viscosity is a non-conservative shear or tangential force felt between any two layers, any two moving fluids which are sliding above one another. Mu air room condition is equal to 18 into 10 power minus 6 Pascal second or kg per meter second. If a fluid having more viscosity needs to be supplied with more amount of energy to maintain the flow in a given pipe or diameter with a given flow rate. Reynolds number is a criteria to tell whether fluid is a laminar or turbulent. For incompressible flow through pipes or ducts, if Re less than 2000, lower critical Reynolds number, laminar flow or viscous flow or streamline flow, mu is equal to f of R. Axisymmetric parabolic velocity distribution at given cross section of pipe. One layer of fluid just slides over its adjacent layer smoothly without any intermingling or intermixing of fluid particles among fluid layer. Example, the flow of high viscous lubricating oil at relatively low velocity in a small diameter pipe. If Re greater than or equal to 4000, upper critical Reynolds number, turbulent flow. Mixing a flatter velocity distribution with respect to R, logarithmic variation with respect to R. Continuous interchanging of fluid particles among the fluid layers with chunks, lumped masses of fluid mass jumping from one layer to another layer, carrying more mass, momentum, and energy with them. Example, any gas flow like air in any pipe or duct, even at low velocity, is generally turbulent flow. Note, for any given pipe diameter and for a given fluid and given boundary condition of pipe, the convective heat transfer coefficient in turbulent flow is always greater than those in laminar flow. Also, that for any given turbulent flow through a pipe or a duct of a given fluid, as Reynolds number of flow increases by increasing velocity of flow, the convective heat transfer coefficient also increases, because at higher Reynolds number, greater mixing of fluid may occur. For incompressible flow over flat plates, hydrodynamic boundary layer, it is defined as a thin region formed over plate inside which velocity gradients are seen in normal direction to the plate y direction. These gradients are formed due to viscous nature, or rather momentum diffusion through the fluid layer in normal direction. Outside this, there is no velocity gradient. That means viscous influence is not observed. Is not observed only till the hydrodynamic boundary layer. Outside that, there is no viscous influence. Delta is equal to thickness of boundary layer. Delta is equal to f of x. The boundary conditions of hydrodynamic boundary layer are at given x measured from a leading edge of plate at y is equal to 0, u is equal to 0, at y is equal to delta, u is equal to 0.99 u infinity. At y is equal to delta, du by dy is equal to 0. At y is equal to 0, dou square u by dou y square equal to 0. At any given x, du by dou u by dou y is equal to f of y with maximum value of dou u by dou y at y is equal to 0. Let local Reynolds number Rex is equal to V infinity x rho by mu is equal to V infinity x by V mu by rho is equal to the flow or flat plate is laminar if Re less than 5 into 10 power 5. The flow or flat plate is turbulent if Re greater than 6.5 to 7 into 10 power 5. Note, very often we come across laminar flows during flow over flat plate and turbulent flows during flow through pipes or ducts. During flow or flat plate, the velocity distribution within the hydrodynamic boundary layer is at any given x measured from leading edge of plate u by v infinity is equal to 3 by 2 into y by delta minus half y by delta whole cube, where delta is equal to hydrodynamic boundary layer is equal to 4.64 x by root rex or 5x by root rex. 5x by root rex is a Blasius solution. It is more exact. Rex is equal to v infinity x by rho by mu. Delta directly proportional to root x. Delta directly proportional to root v kinematic viscosity. Thus, for a given free stream velocity of fluid, a given flat plate of fluid having more kinematic viscosity will form thicker boundary layer as compared to fluid having lesser kinematic viscosity. More V more than V boundary layer is more. Application of Newton's law of viscosity. Local wall shear stress tau wall is equal to mu du by dy at y is equal to 0. Tau wall is equal to mu v infinity 3 by 2 delta Pascal, where u by v infinity is equal to 3 by 2 into y by delta minus half y by delta whole cube. Since delta directly proportional to x power 1 by 4, tau wall is directly proportional to x power minus half. This wall shear stress tau wall physically indicates the frictional drag or drag force exerted by fluid on the flat plate. Tau inversely proportional to root x. Nusselt number dimensionless heat transfer coefficient Nu is equal to hd by k is equal to d by ka by 1 by ha is equal to conductive resistance offered by fluid where it is stationary by surface convective resistance. Since fluid being bad conductor of fluid, numerator is always greater than denominator. Nusselt number greater than 1. Nusselt number resembles Biot number hs by k fluid, hs by k solid for Biot number less than 0.1 when lumped have a heat analysis. Prandtl number, it is only dimensionless number which is property of fluid defined as ratio of kinematic viscosity of fluid and its thermal diffusivity. Pr is equal to kv by td is equal to v by alpha is equal to mu by rho by kcp by k by rho cp. K by rho Cp. Pr is equal to mu Cp by K. For air, Pr is equal to 0.65 to 0.71. For water, Pr is equal to 226. For liquid metals like mercury, liquid sodium, etc., Pr is very low since their thermal conductivity is high. Mu Cp by K. Lubricating oils like engine oils have high PR due to high viscosity up to 100. V signifies momentum diffusion rate through fluid layers in meter square per second. Alpha, it signifies heat energy diffusion through heat energy diffusion rate through fluid layers meter square per second. Okay, delta directly proportional to root V. Heat diffusion, momentum this is heat thermodynamic boundary layer. This is heat diffusion. This is momentum diffusion. Prandtl number signifies the relative magnitudes of momentum diffusion rate and heat energy diffusion rate that are occurring through the fluid layers in respect to boundary layers, hydrodynamic boundary layer and thermodynamic boundary layer, and hence can tell about the relative magnitudes of hydrodynamic boundary layer delta and thermodynamic boundary layer delta t at a given location of x measured from leading edge of plate. Thermal boundary layer TBL. T is equal to f of x comma y delta t. Profile will be like this: TW T infinity T. Delta T is equal to thickness of boundary layer. Delta T is equal to f of x. TW is equal to plate or wall temperature. T infinity is equal to free stream temperature. Free stream temperature. Fluid transports or carries heat energy in the form of enthalpy is equal to mcpt joule per second. The actual mechanism of heat transfer in any convection is first heat gets conducted from solid body through the stagnation fluid layer at y is equal to 0. Then while conducting through the fluid layers in normal direction to the plate, heat is also simultaneously transported or convected away from by moving fluid layers entering and leaving from boundary layers. Thermal boundary layer just similar to hydrodynamic boundary layer inside which velocity gradients are seen in a normal direction to the plate. Thermal boundary layer is also a thin region inside which temperature gradients are present in normal direction to the plate. These temperature gradients are formed due to heat transfer between flat plate and flowing fluid. Boundary conditions of TBL. At any given x measured from leading edge of plate at y is equal to 0, t is equal to tw, at y is equal to delta t, t is equal to t infinity, at y is equal to delta t, dou t by dou y is equal to 0, at y is equal to 0, dou square t by dou y square equal to 0. And TW T infinity dou T by dou y dq. At any given x, dou T by dou y is equal to f of y with maximum value of dt by dou T by dou y at y is equal to 0. Energy balance for a differential control volume of TBL. Consider a small differential control volume of area dA at a distance x measured from a leading edge of plate. Let this CV be extending from plate that is at y is equal to 0 up to edge of boundary where free stream temperature prevails. TW. Okay. Dou T by dou y is equal to at y is equal to 0 equal to spatial gradient of temperature within fluid at y is equal to 0. This whole thing is control volume, this box. Writing energy balance for steady state conditions for differential control volume. Heat conducted into the control volume through stagnant fluid layer at y is equal to 0 is equal to heat conducted between hot plate at TW and free stream fluid at T infinity. Fourier law of conduction minus K dA dou T by dou y at y is equal to 0 is equal to Hx dA into TW minus T infinity. Hx equal to local convective heat transfer coefficient is equal to minus Kf into dou T by dou y at y is equal to 0 by TW minus T infinity watt per meter square Kelvin. Note: since the spatial gradient of temperature within fluid at y is equal to 0 keeps on decreasing with increase of x, the local convective heat transfer coefficient Hx also must decrease with respect to x. Hx inversely proportional to root x. If Kf is equal to 1, then Hx equal to question mark. Hx is equal to minus Kf dt dou t by dou a at y is equal to 0 by Tw minus T infinity. Finally, we can get H. And gradient is given dou t by dou a. H into d into Tw minus T infinity is equal to Kw into dt by dy in within water's interface. is equal to kg into dt by dy within glass interface. This is glass, this is water. Heat converted from free stream water at 45 degrees to stagnation water layer at interface is equal to heat conducted through stagnant water layer at interface is equal to heat conducted through glass at interface. Momentum equation of hydrodynamic boundary layer assume steady state condition incompressible flow rho is equal to constant two-dimensional u is equal to f of x comma y v is equal to f of x comma y. We need depth of element perpendicular to the plane of figure real fluid flow infinity v bar is equal to ui plus vj. Newton's second law of motion, net algebraic sum of all forces acting on fluid element along x direction is equal to rate of change of linear momentum of element along x. Sigma fx bar is equal to meax bar. F CVGF F bar is equal to tau into area is equal to mu du by dy into dx. F is equal to p plus dou p by dou x into dx into dy into 1 mu into dou u by dou y plus dou y by dou y of dou u by dou y into dy into dx. The resulting momentum equation is u dou u by dou x plus v dou u by dou y convective acceleration of fluid along x direction is equal to mu by rho dou square u by dou y square minus 1 by rho dou p by dou x. Navier-Stokes equation of motion along x direction. For flow or flat plate, dp by dx equal to 0 and put mu by rho is equal to v is equal to kinematic viscosity of fluid, we get u dou u by dou x plus v dou u by dou y is equal to mu dou square u by dou y square. Momentum equation of hydrodynamic boundary layer. Energy equation of thermodynamic boundary layer. Assumptions steady 2D incompressible u is equal to f of x comma y t is equal to f of x comma y rho is equal to constant. Dependence on y strong, dependence on x weak. Negligible heat conduction along x direction. Constant fluid properties rho mu cpk. Unit depth of fluid element perpendicular to the plane of figure. Writing energy balance for a steady state conditions of control volume, we get heat conducted through bottom face plus heat conducted to left face plus heat conducted through bottom face is equal to heat convected to top right and top face. The resulting energy equation u d dou t by dou x plus v dou t by dou y is equal to k by rho cp dou square t by dou y square. Net heat convected into cv is equal to net heat conducted out of cv. We get u dou t by dou x plus v dou t by dou y is equal to alpha dou square t by dou y square. Energy equation of thermodynamic boundary layer. Like this is representation of diagram. There was the equations we used before. Top surface, top conducted top face, convected top face. Okay, this flow is in this direction. Heat conducted in this direction. Heat convected in this direction. Momentum equation of hydrodynamic boundary layer u dou u by dou x plus v dou u by dou y is equal to v dou square u by dou y square. Note there is striking similarity between momentum equation of HBL and the energy equation of TBL. The solution of both these second order differential equations would exactly be same if kinematic viscosity of fluid is equal to thermal diffusivity. Significance of Prandtl number. HBL, TBL, delta, delta T. The kinetic viscosity of fluid tells about rate at which momentum diffuses through fluid layers. Fluid layers in the normal direction to the plate higher value of kV of fluid faster the momentum diffusion in y direction, that is viscous influence is felt farther away into free stream, thereby making thickness of HBl relatively more delta directly proportional to root mu. The thermal diffusivity of fluid tells about the rate at which heat diffusion occurs through fluid layers in normal direction to the plate. Higher the value of alpha of fluid, faster the heat diffusion rate in y direction, thus temperature influence is felt farther away into free stream, thereby making thickness of TBL relatively more. Hence, Prandtl number is a ratio of V and alpha can tell about relative magnitudes of HBl thickness delta and TBL thickness delta T at a given location measured from leading edge of plate. If PR greater than 1, greater than alpha, delta greater than delta T, delta T by delta less than 1. Mu less than 1, delta mu less than alpha, if PR less than 1, delta less than delta T. Delta T by delta greater than 1 is almost equal to 1, V almost equal to alpha, delta equal to delta T, delta T by delta 1. For any given fluid, delta T by delta is equal to 1 by 1.026 PR power minus 1 by 3. Thus, Prandtl number is connecting link between HBl flow and TBL temperature field. TVL at 0.5 x is given from leading edges. Delta T is asked. Delta HBl thickness is equal to 5x by root RAX. Delta T by delta is equal to 1 by 1.026 PR power minus PRX whole power minus 1 by 3. U dot T by dou x plus V dot T by dou y is equal to alpha dou square T by dou y square. By integrating the energy equation of TBL with the help of its boundary conditions, we get temperature distribution within TBL as at any given x measured from leading edge of plate T minus TW by T infinity minus TW is equal to 3 by 2 into y by delta T minus half y by delta T whole cube, where delta T is equal to f of x dou T by dou y at y is equal to 0 is equal to T infinity minus TW into 3 by 2 delta T. Thus, then Hx is equal to minus k of dou T by dou y is equal to 0 by Tw minus T infinity. T infinity, this is T infinity minus Tw into 3 by 2 delta T. These two will cancel. Finally, Hx is equal to 3 kf by 2 delta T. Since delta T is equal to f of x, Hx is equal to f of x, delta T by delta is equal to 1 by 1.026 PR power minus 1 by 3. But we know that delta directly proportional to x power half. Delta T by delta not function of f of x as Prandtl number is a property. St directly proportional to x power half, delta T directly proportional to x power half, Hx directly inversely proportional to x power half. Hence, local convective heat transfer Hx decreases with increase in x from leading edge to trailing edge. This is because thicker boundary layer at a greater value of x shall offer more thermal resistance against heat flow between hot plate and free stream fluid T infinity. Hx k1 delta T k comma delta T k comma delta comma PR k comma x comma rex PR. Let local Nusselt number NUX is equal to HXX by K. HXX by K. The local convective heat transfer coefficient HX for laminar boundary layer or flat plate obtained by NUX is equal to HX by K is equal to 0.332 REX power half into PR power 1 by 3. HX directly proportional to x power minus half. Average convective heat transfer coefficient H bar T infinity L dx. So dq is equal to hxb dx into Tw minus T infinity. Consider a small differential element of the length dx at a distance of x from the leading edge where local convective heat transfer coefficient is Hx. The differential heat transfer rate between fluid and element dq is equal to hx b dx into Tw minus T infinity. Therefore, total heat transfer rate between entire plate and fluid is q is equal to integral 0 to L dq is equal to integral 0 to L hx into b into Tw minus T infinity dx watt. But in terms of h bar, the total heat transfer rate between entire plate and fluid is q is equal to h bar into bl into Tw minus T infinity watt. Equating 1 and 2, we get h bar into bl into EW. Okay, 0 to L hxb into EW. H bar is finally we will get h bar is equal to 1 by L x integral x equal to 0 to L hx dx watt per meter square Kelvin. H bar is equal to 1 by L integral 0 to L c x power minus half dx. Integration is taking c constant outside. We will get is equal to c into L power 2 is equal to 2 hx. H bar is equal to 2 h x L. Hence average convective heat transfer coefficient for entire plate will be equal to twice local convective heat transfer coefficient at trailing edge. We know that NUX is equal to HX x by K is equal to 0.332 REX power half into PR power 1 by 3. Put L on both sides, HX equal to L into L K is equal to 0.332 REX power half PR power 1 by 3. REL is equal to V infinity L by rho infinity L rho by mu local Reynolds number at trailing edge. Okay, nu bar put nu by multiply both sides by 2, then nu bar is equal to h bar L by k is equal to 0.664 RE power half PR power 1 by 3. The ratio of delta x power half, delta t x power half, Rex directly proportional to x, Hx directly proportional to x power minus half, tau wall directly proportional to x power minus half, Nux directly proportional to x power half. Okay, ratios of is half and 2. From that we can get a PR of B. As Reynolds number is given. Nu bar is equal to 0.664 Re power Real power half of into PR power 1 by 3. From that we can get Nu. Heat transfer at x. Okay, from h bar hx. H bar by hx is equal to 1 by x integral 0 to x hx dx. From that we can get. Even the local Nusselt number is temperature profile is given, and dou T by dou A, find first dou T by dou A, then Hx is equal to minus K of dou T by dou A by Tw minus T infinity. From that Nux based on delta T, put x equal to delta T, x put x equal to delta T is equal to Nux is equal to hx by k and delta x equal to delta t. From that we can get Nux. As thickness of insulation around a heated cable gradually increases from zero and zero heat transfer from conduction first increases and then decreases. The free stream velocity is u infinity and free stream temperature T infinity is lower than cylinder surface Ts. The local heat transfer coefficient is minimum at which point? 1, 2, 3, 4. At 2, flow across cylinder. At 280 degrees it will be minimum, H will be minimum. H first keeps on decreases and then increases. Laminar turbulent flow across cylinder. Analogy between fluid friction and heat transfer. Reynolds-Kolbum analogy. Tau local wall is equal to mu dou u by dou y is equal to y at y is equal to 0 is equal to mu v infinity into 3 by 2 delta is equal to mu v infinity into 3 by 2 5 x by root rex. Tau local wall is equal to mu v infinity into 3 by 2 into 5x by root like write Reynolds number formula. Flow over flat plate in fluid mechanics. Tau wall is equal to CFX into rho V infinity square by 2 Pascal, where CFX is equal to local skin friction coefficient or local drag coefficient, a dimensionless parameter. Usually CFX is equal to 0.004 or 0.005, equating 1 and 2. CFX is equal by 2 is equal to 0.332 REX power minus half. Local Nusselt number NUX is equal to 0.332 REX power half into PR power 1 by 3. NUX by REX into PR is equal to 0.332 into REX power half PR power 1 by 3 by REX into PR. Staton number ST is equal to NU by RE into PR. Local Staton number STX is equal to NUX by REX into PR is equal to hx by rho by v infinity x rho by mu into mu cp by k. Stx is equal to hx by rho v infinity cp. It is 1 by pi by 2. The product of Reynolds number and Prandtl number is Peclet number, and it is significant in low liquid metal cooling of nuclear reactors. STX is equal to 0.332 REX whole power minus REX power minus half PR power minus 2 by 3. STX into PR power 2 by 3 is equal to CFX by 2. This is Reynolds-Coulomb analogy. Practical significance of Reynolds analogy. From this Reynolds analogy, we can predict the value of local convective heat transfer coefficient Hx at some location of x just by knowing the local skin friction coefficient Cfx at the same location E of x, even when there is no heat transfer between plate and the flowing fluid. Okay, one question. What was asked? Estimate local heat transfer coefficient PR mu Cp by K. Local strength STX into PR power 2 by 3 is equal to CFX by 2. CFX is given. From that we can get STX. STX is nothing but HX by rho infinity Cp. HX by rho infinity Cp. From that we can get HX. Forced convection in flow through pipes or ducts. Mass flow rate m dot is equal to rho pi r square into v mean kg per second. R is equal to 0, U is equal to 0, U is equal to F of R, where capital R is equal to radius of pipe, small r is equal to radial coordinate, U is equal to F of R, where flow in pipe, bulk mean temperature TB or TM. TV m dot kg per second. T capital T is equal to F of R. A figure flow in a pipe with heat transfer. Just like velocity of fluid layers being a function of R, U is equal to F of R measured from axis at a given cross section of pipe due to viscous influence of fluid whenever there is fluid flow happening in that pipe. In the similar manner, whenever there is heat transfer between the pipe and the flowing fluid, temperature of fluid layers also become a function of R. T is equal to F of R at a given cross section of pipe. TB of fluid at a given cross section of pipe is defined as temperature, which takes into account the variation of temperature of fluid layers with respect to R at that cross section of pipe by averaging the variation, and thus TB indicates thermal energy or enthalpy transported by fluid through that cross section per second. The thermal energy or enthalpy transported by fluid through the cross section is equal to m dot Cp TB joule per second is equal to rho pi r square V mean Cp TB. The bulk mean temperature of fluid must change from one cross section to another cross section in direction of flow whenever there is heat transfer between pipe and flowing fluid. The heat transfer rate between entire pipe and flowing fluid del TB inlet to TB exit dq watt per meter square. Q is equal to m dot Cp into delta TB. Q is equal to m dot Cp into TB exit minus TB inlet. Joule per second. dq is equal to differential heat transfer rate is equal to m dot Cp dTb joule per second. Differential enthalpy change of fluid for travel of dx expression of TB. Okay, second dr r is equal to f of x, t is equal to f of x. Consider a given cross section of pipe flow where velocity distribution of fluid with respect to r and temperature distribution of fluid with respect to r at that cross section are as shown in figure. Consider a differential elemental ring of fluid flow in fluid flow in that cross section at a radius r measured from axis. Let dr is equal to radius of differential element ring, u is equal to velocity of fluid flowing through the ring, t is equal to temperature of fluid flowing through ring, then dm dot differential mass flow rate of fluid flowing through elemental ring, rho is equal to rho 2 pi r dr into u kg per second. dq is equal to differential thermal energy or enthalpy transported by fluid through elemental ring is equal to dm dot cp t joule per second is equal to rho 2 pi r dr u cp t joule per second. Total thermal energy or enthalpy transported by fluid through entire cross section is equal to integral 0 to r rho 2 pi r dr u cp t joule per second. But in terms of tb, the total thermal energy or enthalpy transported by fluid through the entire cross section is equal to rho pi r square v mean into cp into tb joule per second. Equating 1 and 2, we get rho pi r square v mean into cp into tb is equal to integral 0 to r rho 2 pi r u cp t dr. tb is equal to 2 integral 0 to r u t dr by r square v mean. Okay, mean velocity tb is equal to 2 by vm r square integral 0 to r u r comma x into t r comma x into r dr. Vm is equal to average velocity of flow at cross section. Okay. During forced convection heat transfer in flow through pipe, we came across two distinct cases: constant heat flux conditions I dq is equal to local heat flux not equal to f of x, constant wall temperature condition tw not equal to f of x. Okay. Constant heat flux graph tw tb delta t is constant, dq not equal to f of x. Electric power conduction coil tw minus tb is always constant. Hx slowly decreases and hx is equal to c fully developed flow. If constant wall temperature is this, tb will be keeps on increasing, delta tb here will be less, dq is equal to m dot cp dtb. If dtb is more, dq is more, dtb is less, dq is less. Tw pipe wall temperature, Tb bulk mean temperature of fluid, Hx local convective heat transfer coefficient, X is equal to direction of flow. Local heat flow dq is equal to Hx into 1 into Tw minus Tb, dq is equal to Hx delta T watt per meter square. And Ux is equal to local Nusselt number in direction of fluid flow is equal to constant. Note: for fully developed laminar flow through pipes, local convective heat transfer coefficient Hx remains constant in the direction of fluid flow, unlike in case of flow over flat plate during both constant heat flux conditions as well as constant wall temperature conditions. During heat flux conditions, since both dq and Hx are remaining constant with respect to x direction of fluid flow, the value of delta T must remain constant in the direction of flow. Delta T is equal to Tw minus Tv, but since Tv has to increase in direction of fluid flow because the fluid is getting heat, the value of Tw also must increase in direction of fluid flow in such a way that Tw minus Tv shall remain same at any value of x. During constant wall temperature conditions, since Tw remaining constant and Tb has to increase in direction of fluid flow because fluid gets heat, that value of delta T must be decreasing in direction of fluid flow. Since Hx is remaining constant and delta T decreasing with increase of x, the local heat flux dq must be decreased in fluid flow. This is evident from decrease in slope of tangent of dTb with respect to x. Conclusion: when dq is equal to constant heat flux, then Tw is increasing with respect to x. In constant wall temperature, when Tw is equal to C, constant wall temperature, then dq is decreasing with respect to x. Hence, it is just impossible to maintain both constant heat flux and constant pipe wall temperature conditions simultaneously at same time. For fully developed laminar flows through pipes or ducts, Nu is equal to HdA by K is equal to 4.36 during constant heat flux condition, and Nu is equal to Hd by K is equal to 3.66 during constant pipe wall temperature. For beside pipes, Nu is equal to same, Nu is equal to Hd by K. H for smaller pipe is more, H for bigger pipe is less. Bigger pipe is less. Flow is laminar and Nu is equal to same. H is more for pipe which has fluid having high conductivity. For fully developed turbulent flow through pipes or ducts, Re greater than 4000, the convective heat transfer coefficient H can be obtained from Nu is equal to Hd by K is equal to 0.023 Re power 0.8 Pr power n. Macadam's equation or Ditus-Welter equation, where n is equal to 0.4 for heating of fluid, n is equal to 0.3 for cooling of fluid. Okay, convective heat transfer is asked and Nu is given. Direct substitution on Nu is equal to Hd by K. Okay, turbulent flow, this is given. Reynolds number for the flow is D is equal to 4A by P as it is duct, and Nu is given, R is 4.45 and 10 power 5. So flow is turbulent inside gravity greater than 4000. From that we can get H, then HA convection into D duct into D duct minus T area. A convection here is P into L, P into L, perimeter into length. Okay, the bulk mean temperature of pipe leaving in degrees centigrade. Total heat transfer Q is equal to m dot Cp delta Tb watt. And dq is equal to heat flux into area of heat transfer. It is equal to 2 pi QW 2500 into 2500 x into pi dx. Integrate both sides, you can get it. Temperature and degrees at inlet surface of pipe Q is equal to and this flux into pi dl. Pi dl m dot Cp into Tb exit minus this is equal to inlet temperature is equal to Q. Tb exit flow Re is equal to flow is laminar and U is equal to Hd by K is equal to 4.36 for constant heat flux, and U is equal to Hd by K is equal to 3.66 for constant wall temperature. Okay, natural or free convection, no velocity evident, but the flow occurs steadily due to buoyancy forces arising out of density changes of fluid because of temperature change. Hot vertical plate, flow will be like this. Hot plate, this will be like hot plate. Flow will be like this. Cold plate, flow will be coming out like this. Q more. Okay. Leaving from hot surface 50 degrees for any free convection. uh, for any free convection, H is equal to f of g beta ka delta T L mu rho Cpk mu rho Cpk thermophysical properties, where g is equal to acceleration due to gravity, beta is equal to isobaric volume expansion coefficient is equal to 1 by v dou v by dou t at p per Kelvin. If beta value is more, For if a given value of delta T, delta V will be more, delta P will be more, stronger buoyancy forces may arise. Beta air greater than beta water. For ideal gas, pressure is equal to constant volume directly proportional to temperature. Beta air is equal to 1 by T in Kelvin. L is equal to characteristic dimensions of body. It's not a length. For vertical plates and cylinders, for horizontal cylinder, this is L. For a vertical plate, this is L. For a vertical cylinder, this is L. Horizontal for horizontal plate, AP. For sphere, L diameter, L is equal to dimension of a body used in calculation of dimensionless number. Horizontal square plate, A square by 4A, A by delta T is equal to TW minus T infinity. All variables in free convection are grouped in three dimensionless numbers from dimensional analysis, whereas which are given as Grashof number GR is equal to G beta delta T G beta delta T L cube by mu square is equal to inertia force into buoyancy force by viscous force whole square. GR replaces Reynolds number in free convection. GR signifies magnitude of buoyancy forces that are arising due to density changes since it contains beta. Nusselt number Nu is equal to HL by K. Prandtl number PR is equal to mu Cp by K. In any free convection heat transfer, Nu is equal to F of GR comma PR. The product of GR and PR is called Rayleigh number. In free convection heat transfer, Nu is function of Rayleigh number. Usually functional relationship among dimensionless numbers are Nu is equal to C into GRPR whole power n. C and M are constant which vary from case to case. The flow in free convection heat transfer is decided as laminar or turbulent based on value of Rayleigh number, that is GR into PR. M is equal to 1 by 4 for laminar flow, M is equal to 1 by 3 for turbulent flow. If GRPR less than 10.9, flow in free convection is laminar. If GRPR greater than 10.9, flow in free convection is turbulent. Beta air ideal gas is equal to 1 by TW plus T infinity by 2. Mean film temperature. Average Nusselt number directly proportional during laminar flow and U directly proportional to GR power 1 by 4. Okay. And delta T whole power 1 by from delta T whole power 1 by 4 we can get it. HA TP minus T infinity is equal to minus m dot Cp dt by dt. Okay. Counter flow heat exchanger, effectiveness of heat exchanger, epsilon H is equal to EHA minus THA by THA minus TCI. Pool boiling. Any liquid can begin to boil or change its phase into vapor only when liquid comes into contact with a solid surface whose temperature is greater than saturation temperature of liquid corresponding to its saturation pressure. Example, for water, Tsat is equal to 100 degrees centigrade at a P is equal to 1 atmosphere and 101 is equal to 101.325. TWO is equal to temperature of air, Tsat is equal to saturation of temperature, A is equal to 1 into 10 per 6 watt per meter square of for water at 100 degrees centigrade. Tsat 100 degrees centigrade, TWQI. Q natural convection, nucleate boiling, transition boiling, stable film radiation. Stable film Leyden frost point, and delta T is equal to TW. This x-axis is delta T is equal to TW minus Tsat. This is pool boiling. Nucleate boiling, bubble slumps column. A is equal to critical heat flux. Between A and C, the whole system is in unstable thermodynamic equilibrium. A and C whole system is an unstable equilibrium, thermodynamic equilibrium. In order to prevent the melting of wire, the power supply to the wire must be withdrawn even before reaching point A, because once point A is reached, the whole system will be in unstable thermodynamic equilibrium. As a result, the system jumps to point C, where equilibrium may be established. At C, radiation is predominantly made of heat transfer, and temperature of wire corresponding to a point C is so high that most of material will melt off at location C. The heat flux corresponding to point is known as a critical heat flux.